Good if I turned on the mic. Hello everyone, welcome to the football story. We are live again for another live stream. Liverpool against Union Saint-Gilloise. So yeah, obviously Europa League game, and these are the types of teams that we'll be playing in the Europa League this season. McAllister against McAllister. Liverpool actually have a strong team from the line out. Trent is back in it, Kanate is playing, Alisson is playing, Salah's playing, so it's going to be a very strong team for Liverpool. Nunes, obviously he didn't play against Spurs, but he's going to be back in, so hopefully he can grab a couple of goals tonight. And yeah, we can kind of get back on track. I was just watching Brighton, they finished 2-2, so I think they've obviously started to a little bit of a struggle in the Europa League, but they're kind of up and down. And I think obviously them playing in the Europa League and us playing in the Europa League might help us on Sunday. But we're doing a live stream for that as well, so if you enjoy the stream or enjoy the content, if you've been here before, make sure to drop a follow or subscribe, whichever you're watching on. We're here for all the Liverpool games this season. But yeah, obviously a lot going on with Liverpool this, say, past few days from the Spurs game. There's talks of a replay for Klopp. I don't know how you feel about that. Personally, I don't think there should be a replay because I just don't see how long term it will happen in terms of if Liverpool got a replay for something like that, then there's definitely going to be something, a knock-on effect down the line. So I personally don't think a replay is the right thing to do. I just want to see better refs. That's all I want. And I think all of you watching, when you watch a football match, you just don't want to have to keep talking about a referee decision every single week. So, yeah, I just think putting something in place to help with that is going to be the best route forward. So, listen, it was gutting to lose against Spurs. I think we definitely had them for the taking if we had kept all 11 men on the pitch. The Jones red card kind of set the tone for how the game was going to go. They got a good goal. Liverpool getting back into it. Obviously, the offside. And Gakpo scoring as well. He's obviously had to picking up an injury now as well. So Liverpool, they've done okay. I've been happy with the start of the season. The disappointing loss to Spurs, but overall, I think we can be happy because if you had said to us at the start of the season that we might have been second, or second up until that Spurs game, you would have bit your hand off. And I think the Spurs game could have gone either way. But Arsenal are playing City this weekend, so this is going to be huge. But that's Sunday, so we'll talk about that on Sunday. In terms of the Europa League, listen, we know Liverpool are the strongest team in the Europa League. There's no doubt about it. They're a Champions League quality team, and in my eyes and many Liverpool fans' eyes, if they were in the Champions League, then they would be one of the favourites to win it, along with like City, Bayern Munich. Diego, you know what time it is. It is Darwizzy time. Absolutely. He's getting a hat-trick tonight. What's your score prediction, Diego? I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. That's what I'm thinking. 3-0. That'd be a good way to start out. But yeah, I'll go through the teams anyway. And, well, I'm just going to go through the Liverpool team because other than the McAllister brother, I don't know anyone else. 3-0, Diego says. Anyone else in the chat? What do you think the score is going to be tonight? Liverpool against Union Saint-Gilloise. So, for Liverpool, Alisson in goal. Trent, as I said, he's back from his hamstring injury, which is good news for Liverpool. Gomez has filled in well there, but I think obviously you want Trent in there, more or less. Kanate, Kwanzaa is starting after his good start to the season, so good to see him getting some minutes. And Costas, who I think is going to play a lot of football this season, just because I think Klopp likes to rotate between Costas and Robbo. So I'd say we'll see him start a lot of cup games and the Europa League obviously as well. And then midfield we have Gravenberch, who I'm delighted to see is starting again, Endo and Harvey Elliott. So I think Klopp is he's probably picked his two midfields. In the league it's Szoboszlai, McAllister and Jones. This might change out a little bit because Jones is suspended. But in cup games, Europa League, he has Endo, Gravenberch and Elliott. So it's a good little mix between the two of them. And then up front we have Salah, Nunez and Diogo Jota, fresh off his red card at the weekend. But that was another harsh red card. So yeah, like bit annoying, but sure, look, it is what it is. Look, you see, let's keep a clean sheet. Yeah, I would love to keep a clean sheet. Alisson is obviously playing today. Kelleher picked up an injury in training, I think it was. So Alisson is obviously playing. But yeah, it's a strong enough midfield, or strong enough team. Like you have Gravenberch, who's trying to push for a starting berth. Kanate is obviously starting. Arnold, Salah, Alisson, Nunez. Like all these lads should be in and around the first team, or more. Well, all of them would be starting. So yeah, let's keep a clean sheet, get a few goals. Darwin hat-trick, we'll take that, and then yeah, we can go from there. Who do you think will score, Lucky Sia? Or what do you think the score would be? I'll just get the clock ready as well. No, yeah, I'd say if I was to give it a rating to Liverpool's start to the season, you'd probably have to say maybe a 7. I think if they had beat Spurs, I probably would have given it a 9. The only way they were probably going to get a 10 if they were top of the league. So yeah, I'd say a 9. Or sorry, I'd say a 7. Start of the season. They're obviously fourth now after the start in the Premier League. you expect them to obviously get through the cup games and to win their first Europa League game. So all round, it's been a decent enough start. There's a lot to improve on. I think Gravenberch will get better, and the team will start to maybe like get a little bit better in terms of like just like Lucky C says there, we're conceding early in games or we're not starting games the best. Like even against Spurs, I thought we did okay to start the game, but overall, I think we probably like we let them have a little bit more of the ball than we need to, and against like the teams like that, we need to be kind of dominating possession. So yeah, I've been happy enough with the start, but obviously there's options there as well. Which one is the best shirt sponsor? Lucky says Candy, Paint, Carlsberg, Standard Chartered. Well, I have this Candy one on. Candy one is probably the most. Well, actually, I don't know. I'd say Candy and Carlsberg are probably the most iconic. If I was to go through, I'd say Carlsberg, just because when I was growing up, that was like the one I kind of went to. You'd probably say the Candy one, just because like Liverpool in the 80s, 90s, that's when like they were kind of a bit more dominant than they were during the Carlsberg days. But this is a lovely jersey, really nice jersey. So which one do you prefer? Standard Chartered, I think is nice, but I don't know. I feel like these two, I'd probably go like number 4 or number 2. I'd probably say Paint, then Standard Chartered, Carlsberg, Candy. That's probably the way I go. Linda, how are you? How's things? We're not too far from kickoff. Yeah, about 5-6 minutes. So, yeah, hopefully we get a good game today. Just a few goals. Darwizzy gets on the score sheet. Jota maybe we get a couple. But what do you make of the comments Klopp has made during the week, saying that there should be a replay? He's actually talking here now. I'll see if I can hear this up. Can you hear this?
Don't have it in our mind or whatever. It's difficult to not have in mind, wherever you open something, it's like, oops,
you hear that?
Still something. But it's not, we have nothing to do with it anymore. So that's now other people take care of that, and we are completely focused on that. So the week started on Monday, as far as I know, and that means since then we are just focused on this game. Good luck tonight. Thank you.
So he says, Klopp says he's over the weekend, and now he's focused on this game, and then obviously during the week. So yeah, he seemed a bit irritated in the pre-match build-up, just around like the whole situation, which you can understand. But what do you make? Do you think Liverpool should get a replay? Do you think they shouldn't? I did a poll on my Instagram, and I had about 50 people. 50 people voted, and it was 56% said that they should be a replay, and then 44 said that there shouldn't. Now, bear in mind, it would be slightly skewed because obviously a lot of Liverpool fans follow my Instagram, so they obviously want the replay. Except I don't think there should be a replay. But yeah, let me know. I'd be interested to see what other people think. Personally, I don't think there should have been. But McAllister's brother is starting tonight, and McAllister is not, which we probably expected. Michael Owen talking. Are we getting out of our rendition of You Never Walk Alone? I was good. Nunes didn't start the weekend either. I thought he could have. I know he was carrying a bit of an injury, but I think Gakpo obviously scored. He obviously justified his starting berth, but it would have been nice to see Nunes play, because I think he would have caused a lot of problems for for Spurs. But do you know who really impressed me the weekend? Van de Ven for Spurs. I didn't realise how fucking good he was. He was really impressive. Someone who is probably to keep an eye on, because you could see him going to, like, I don't know, leaving Spurs in the future, depending on what way they kind of continue to progress. But yeah, Spurs winning doesn't really mean much to me. I don't think they are gonna have enough, in my eyes, to be able to compete at the top of the table. Not for a league. Maybe to get fourth. But the teams are coming out now. We should be starting very, very shortly. 4 minutes or so. I'm excited for this game. I'm expecting a good few goals. A lot of good football. Oh, sorry. Was anyone watching Newcastle last night as well? What a fucking win for them. 4-1. Mbappe on toast. Dan Burn getting a goal. It was offside. It was a handball anyway for that goal. The Champions League rendition is blasting on there now. Oh wait, it's Europa League. Come on, we get a good start to this game. Few goals. I don't think I've ever actually been to a Liverpool game in the Europa League. I think I've only ever been to Champions League games. Seen them against Besiktas, Madrid, and is there another one? So yeah, so Szoboszlai, McAllister, Jones, Van Dijk, Gomez, they're all on the bench. Robertson, Matip. I was absolutely gutted for Matip at the weekend as well. He did not deserve that own goal. It was so harsh. He played so well. So cruel football can be sometimes. She's starting very shortly. I'd be interested to see how these play today. Obviously, I have seen nothing of them in real life, but I'd be interested to see how they line up. Will they press Liverpool? Will they sit back? And how will Liverpool obviously attack them? Because usually when you're, I'd say OP'd. Oh, Trent. Trent is captain today. He's the vice captain now, isn't he? Lucky Sia says, would you be okay if the FA binned the EFL Cup to reduce the amount of games that players are playing, as the UEFA Champions League World Cup will have more matches? Yeah. I think, see, you have to think of it from two perspectives. You have the EFL Cup for big teams is, hey Marianne, for big teams it might not be as important. We're just about to start. So we're kicking off. It's a good question, but I think for the big teams, obviously the EFL Cup doesn't hold as a big importance. But say for some of the smaller teams, like, say, I know most year, like City, Chelsea, Liverpool, they win it, and because they obviously have the biggest squads. But if a smaller team wins that, it means a lot more to them. I'd like to say, maybe, I don't know, maybe if you're in the top 10 of the, if you finish in the top 10 of the Premier League, then you don't play. Do you know what I mean? Something like that would be good, because then you still have the incentive for the other teams, and maybe they get like a position in Europe out of it. That would be, I think that would be better. And if they do increase, like say the Champions League games or the World, and obviously the World Cup games as well. Growing up, I was confused how they called an international break, but players were still playing qualifiers and friendlies. Yeah, international break just means that you just basically, it's an international break, a break from league football to play international football. It's a bit stupid. But like I say, it's only if you play international football. Not every player will play international football, so it's only like the top teams again. Liverpool win the ball back, just a bit of a press. Oh, Gravenberch's unlucky. Costa's in. Good play by Union on the break. Replay. Kanate across, but on Kanate. Replay of 11 versus 9 is a horrible idea. Yeah, I wouldn't be too much. I wouldn't be interested in it. Well, they were saying it might be 11 versus 10 because that's when the red card happened. But there's no need for a replay. Like, we lost the game. There was a mistake. I understand. Oh, what skill was that? Was that McAllister's brother? I understand it was a mistake, but like, just there's nothing we can do about it. Just move on. Fucking. I think it's brought a bit of unity towards the Liverpool team as well, because they're like, it's us against everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So, fucking just let it be and let's move on. 11 versus 9 though, that would have been crazy. We were hanging on for dear life coming the end of the game. It was actually smart the way Klopp played it as well, because he had like 3 centre backs, 3 midfielders, and then he had Trent and Robertson on the right and left wings, and like he was saying, like, yous go forward when yous can, and we'll just cover in the midfield then as well. So it was smart. Good play by Liverpool. Oh, unlucky. Throw into Liverpool the left hand side. Kwanzaa. I'm delighted to see Kwanzaa playing again. He's been unbelievable since he's come into the first team. I think hopefully he'll be something that we thought Joe Gomez was going to be. The player that we thought he was going to be. Ball out to Salah here. Shabbos Light. Oh no, not Shabbos Light. Kanate. Costas. Kanate again. Keep moving the ball. Elliot. Trent in that little midfield role. Nah, that's a foul. Liverpool with the free. Just an easy foul for Liverpool. Hopefully Trent's fully recovered now from his hamstring injury, because obviously that's something that you don't want. He's in the international, or he's in the England squad as well, so he'll be playing games there. Oh, Endo gives the ball away. Oh, I think Salah's through. Oh, what a save by the keeper. What a fucking save, lads. What a save. I think Kwanzaa won it. He's on, Mo is onside. Goes through. Oh, it was a great save. It was a great save. He has to score though. He'd be gutted he didn't score that. Costas is going to take this in now. Swings it in. Salah's going to try and keep it in. No, ball out. Throw in just on the left-hand side for Union. That would have been a perfect start for Liverpool. Yeah, it was Kwanzaa that won it. Oh, it was Kwanzaa that won it, and then it came out Gravenberch. Went through to Salah then. Who's your favourite? There's a question for the chat. Who's your favourite Liverpool player right now? It's a hard question. There's so many good ones. I know Diego, if he's still here. I know who's his is. Dan Dave says Salah. Yeah, you can't beat Salah, to be honest. I think Nunez would be very popular in a lot of Liverpool fans' eyes. Alisson as well. For me, my favourite one, just because I think he's so good, is Kanate. I fucking love Kanate. I just think he's unreal. Gravenberch doing well. Where am I from? I'm from Dublin, Ireland, but I live in Spain. I live in Valencia. How about yourself? The Union player just down. England. Nice one, man. I have loads of friends living in England. Obviously, they're living in London. Are you a Liverpool fan, or do you follow another team? Yeah, amazing rugby union team. Yeah, very good. Are you being into rugby? You'll be watching it on the weekend. You're a Liverpool fan. Nice one. What did you make of the weekend? You're watching the World Cup. Fancy France to win the tournament. Yeah. I'm about to say Liverpool. Ireland fancy themselves as well, especially after beating South Africa. But it's up for anyone. South Africa still have a chance, don't they? And then obviously Ireland as well. But yeah, I think France. France are second in the world, aren't they? After Ireland beat South Africa, but yeah, they'll be a team to beat. Good play by Liverpool here. Costas. Oh, just overhit it. Trent. Swings it in. Oh, ball away. Will you be watching the rugby at the weekend? When are France playing at the weekend? They're playing... Ireland are playing Scotland. When are France playing? Are they playing Saturday night as well? Salah on the ball. Gravenberch. Come on, move it left. Oh, Gravenberch. Bit of space. Oh, goal. Come on. Put it in there. Gravenberch with a rocket. Ah, fuck off. It's offside, you stupid fuck. Nunez, he scored. Yeah, he is off as well. Shit. There's a tap in. France play Friday night. Ah, nice one. Who are they playing on Friday? I would watch rugby when it's on, but I wouldn't follow loads. Italy. Alright, they'll probably beat them. Union on the attack. Does well. Good tackle. Are you from Liverpool, Dave, or are you from somewhere else? Dan Dave. Is that it? Dan Davin. Oh, Allison with a sidewinder. Just call you Dan. Nice one. Well, you're very welcome to the stream, man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, Union playing alright here, but they're doing well. Near Coventry, nice one. Do you ever get up to the Liverpool games? Gravenberch on the left. Good ball. Salah takes it down. Trent supporting. Yeah, getting to Liverpool matches is mental money. It is nowadays, anyway. I try and get over Christmas. Me and my dad try and get over, but sometimes it's mad. Like I went over last year. We went to see Liverpool against Aston Villa for Firmino's last game of the season, or Firmino's last game, and Liverpool's last home game. And for a day trip, it cost us like flights. So it was just flights, tickets, and obviously like spending money. Spent like 50, 60 quid. It was like €250 each, which is mental. Like for just like we were there for like in Liverpool for like not even 20 hours. But like if you're staying overnight, it'll cost you mad money. It's sad we can't chant Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that to City fans anymore, says Lucky See It. That is probably one of the worst things we can't do. But we can always say we're the most successful European team in England. So we've more trophies than United, who have 3, double the amount. Have I seen the Republic of Ireland play? Have I seen Republic of Ireland play before? Yeah, I've seen them a few times. They play in the Aviva. So when I was home, I moved to Spain last year. So when I was home, I used to go and see the games. I've seen them play against like France, Portugal. I've seen Ronaldo when he scored the hat trick. Or was it? No, it wasn't a hat trick. It was the 2 in like the 91st and 92nd minute or something. And they won 2-1. Good play. Jota. Good defending. Decent start by Union. Fans are in full voice behind the goal there. You can see them singing away. Liverpool pressing well though. Elliot. Oh, pass the ball, Elliot, man. He has to give that to Jota. I think Republic of Ireland Federation need to sack Kenny. Yeah, he's not like. There's a lot of talk of him in Ireland that he needs to go because when he first came in, basically the whole thing was like it's a project. So these players are young. He wants to like build like a style of football with them and kind of get them playing well, but he just hasn't been able to do it. I think it's a mix of both. Ireland don't have the players to play unbelievable football. The one thing we've been known for is just like before was hard to play against, and sometimes you just have to play to what you have. So yeah, I think maybe a change might be needed. But who do we get in? That's the thing. Like, good ball by Trent. Swings it in. Keeper does well again. When I was young, Republic of Ireland used to qualify for tournaments. Yeah, well, 2000 was when that was like the part or the leading city. I was too young. I was born in 1995, but like, just like I remember like 2000 when like they qualified and I was kind of growing up. It was crazy. Like some of the scenes in Dublin, people were drinking for like 2 years after we qualified. Sometimes I wonder whether Michael Owen is a pundit that represents LFC or Man United. I think he himself is lost. It says Lucky See It. Yeah, I think he's lost a lot of faith from the Liverpool fans after going to United. Uh, as you would, like, do you know what I mean? And even his commentary isn't good. He talks absolute shite. Chris Hughton, I would get in to manage Republic of Ireland. Yeah, he's a decent manager. Is he still with Preston? Or who's he with? Or is he's not managing anyone at the minute? I'm just checking a look here. Chris. Yeah, he was with Preston, I think he was. At one stage. But yeah, he's a decent manager. He got Newcastle playing a good bit of football. Obviously before all the money came in, but yeah. See, the thing is, the thing with international football is like you just you get dealt a hand, and obviously the good teams are the good teams, and then the bad teams like they'll have periods of good teams. You know what I mean? So it's difficult for Elliot playing well. Oh, Nunes! Oh, Nunes after missing a sitter, lads. Nunes misses a sitter. How is that not a goal? It was what a fucking move. Ask your dad about Jack Charlton Republic of Ireland tournament. Oh, what a move. Elliot plays in a Salah. Salah squares it to Nunes and he misses 6 yard out. Oh, Nunes, man. Come on. Klopp can't believe it. Ask your dad about Jack Charlton Republic of Ireland tournament. Yeah, sure. He was the one that got us to. We got to the quarterfinals, wasn't it? Our most successful campaign ever. Jack Charlton. We had like Steve Staunton. They had some good teams back in the day, but so a lot like Scotland, they had a good team as well. Do you know what I mean? Now football is more international. It's a lot harder for the smaller teams to be actually good and have good competitive teams. How did Liverpool not score there? No, ball out. Yeah, Roy Keane was very good player for Ireland. That is 100% true. But the thing is that, and one of the he had a falling out obviously when he went to the tournament in 2000. He had a falling out because the standards that Ireland were showing were so low. So he went to he went to a camp and they didn't have like proper football pitches or anything set up. But he's so good because he's just unbelievable. He's probably like arguably the Premier League's best ever midfielder, or one of the best ever captain anyway. Trent on the ball here now. Yeah, hopefully. It looks like we're not going to actually qualify for that tournament either, or not the World Cup, the Euros. We lost to Holland. So it looks like our chances are very, very slim of going to the Euros. But I think it's 2032. They're going to be hosted in England and Ireland, so we would automatically qualify, which is probably the best way for us getting to the tournament. Ball out. 20 minutes gone. Offside goal for Liverpool, and then obviously the Nunes miss. Other than that, Liverpool have been getting the ball up well. Elliot's been driving forward well, but just can't score. He doesn't even know how he's missed. Jota has his hands in his head. Costa's on the ball here now. Kwanzaa. Elliot does well. Get it in. Salah. Oh, straight into the keeper's hands. Probing we are. We're probing. Do we think Liverpool will be able to bounce back at the weekend against Brighton? It's going to be a tough fixture. Brighton away. Hopefully they can. Kwanzaa on the ball does well. Trent. Sandy, how are you, my man? I'd say you're buzzing after getting the first win on Monday. Or sorry, not the first win. You've beaten Luton. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you keeping? Ball over the top. Salah's in. Keeper comes out as well. It was a good ball by Trent. It was one of those raking passes just over the top. Him and Salah had that connection. Just a bit too much on it. Couldn't get to it. You're good, man. Who's the game? Chelsea against who did you beat? Oh, Chelsea against Fulham. Great win. How's the game? Yeah, it's all good. Liverpool. Nunez after missing a sitter from 6 yards out, open goal. But other than that, there hasn't been too much chances. Liverpool just kind of having all the ball. You know how it is. What did you make of Liverpool against Tottenham? Do you think there should be a replay? You hate Spurs, being a Chelsea fan. Trent to take a throw in. Nunez does well. Kwanzaa out to Costas. Yeah, it was a good win. You'll do well. Like, I think you'll definitely stay in the league anyway. Definitely have enough to stay up. Mudryk getting his first goal as well. About time. He took it well. Union carrying the ball well here on the left-hand side. Down the line. Should be okay for Kanate. Oh, he loses it. Ball in. He got away by Costas. Oreo the GOAT, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. You're a legend. Be a yellow card here for someone. Costas is going to get a yellow. Handballs. Hello, I'm a French fan of Liverpool. Hello, Oreo. You're very welcome to the stream, man. Obviously a big Liverpool fan myself. But yeah, you're very welcome. Thanks for the follow. Whereabouts in France are you from? I don't think they would have a replay because if they did, then we would see a lot of games being replayed. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's a need for a replay. Like, they made a mistake. They obviously fucked up. There's no need for a replay. As you said, it caused so much drama. Then every time there's a mistake by a referee. Oh, Union nearly scored over the top. Nielsen. Every time there's a mistake by a referee, there'd be a replay. So, I think what they're saying though is because they made a mistake, and it was like they knew it was a mistake. So, you know, like, say if like the Jones gets a red card, like, that's subjective. It could be, it could not be. But they knew in game that they'd made a mistake like 2 seconds later, and they should have brought it back, but they didn't. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty on Jota. They're going back to VAR. Will we get it? VAR loves us. Oh no, it wasn't a penalty. He did well, but your man did. He stuck out. He didn't stick out a leg. He tried to avoid him. No penalty. Do you want to win the EFL Cup with Europa or the FA Cup with Europa, or all three of them? I'd rather win all three of them, but I'd rather win the Europa League because it's the only trophy Klopp hasn't won, and the Premier League. Those would be my two. I'd say like Europa League, Premier League obviously first, Europa League, FA Cup, EFL Cup. I always find that winning a big team win the EFL Cup, it means a lot more to the team. Oreo, the GOAT, is it the second half? No, it's still the first half. Just coming up in the 30-minute mark. Union on the attack there, but there's just ball over. But I think, Sandy says, but I think it will be refreshing to see new referees in the Prem who are well trained, no agendas. Yeah, man, I was talking about this on my TikTok. I actually don't think there's any agendas in the league. I just think that they're that bad that it makes it look like they have biases. I just think like they get so flustered under the pressure. Because if you think about it, right? You have the Premier League, right? The Premier League pulls in players from all over the world. So, like, they are the cream of the crop. They pay the most money to these referees, or to these players. So they get the best players because of it. But when it comes to referees, you have referees that are, like, Mike Dean retired, and he said before he was a referee, he was working in a chicken farm. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's different levels in terms of, like, the standard of refereeing isn't comparable to the standard of Premier League players, and it's just because that, I'd say that's just one area that just hasn't evolved. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like, we have the best referees or we have the best players in the world, so we should be able to attract the best referees in the world as well. Or just get them, like, I don't know, can you even get like another batch of referees? Because it's obviously just, if all the referees are bad, then it's just like the referee association just can't train them. Ship these ones to Saudis. I wouldn't even ship them to Saudi. They'll get bleeding executed for all the bleeding, all the bad mistakes they make. Trent on the attack. Does well. Elliot. He's calling for a handball, but he's not getting it. Good play. Kwanzaa does well. Steps in. No. Foul. So 0-0 so far. Nunez missed a sitter. Salah should have scored also. We just have a Union player down, so I think they're bringing on the medics. I think he had a clash with Kwanzaa. How did Nunez miss that one, lads? Jesus Christ. It's an absolute sitter. Oh, he just hit it. He hit it with his heel. Fucking hell. And Nilsson, he should have scored as well. There's been chances in this game. You guys should be winning this by 4 or 5. What's happening? Yeah, I know. What do you mean? This is our second team playing. Salah, he's in the reserves. I think sometimes when you play smaller teams though, or like weaker teams, you know, you just don't perform at the same level. Like you just don't, because you think you're just gonna roll them over, which I think is what is happening here. Lucky says FA Cup and Europa. We aren't a league winning team yet. Maybe next season with a massive boost in defence. Side note: Moyes ball. He's cooking. Plain simple, effective counter-attacking football. Yeah, the one thing I would say about us not being a league winning team is we're the only team other than City that have won a league. Like Addison, Trent, Salah, Van Dijk, Robertson. So on that side, you would say we do have it in us. I agree with you. Like defensively, we're not strong enough at the minute. Like Kanate and Van Dijk, or two of them get injured, and I think long term it'll struggle. But yeah, I think Europa League I'd love to win, especially because we're the strongest team in it. I think in the FA Cup anything could happen because he's not going to play a stronger team all the time. But in the Europa League, like tonight, you'll see teams, especially in the later rounds, he'll play like the likes of Salah, Nunez. They'll all start. Szoboszlai will probably come into it a little bit. But yeah, I agree with you as well. David Moyes is cooking, but he does this. He'll like. I think he's a good manager, but I don't know. Is he good enough to manage a top team, as in like a top 6 club anymore? Probably not. But he's playing well with West Ham. I think West Ham, Everton, they're probably his level in terms of a manager. We have a good core, just with some little additions here and there. Yeah, 100% agree. I think if we had got like a world-class CDM, like if we had got Casado, I think we might have been able to compensate for like centre-backs. But we obviously didn't get him. Sandy nabbed him from us. Chelsea. But hopefully, you never know. City losing to Wolves is a big result. And then they're obviously playing Arsenal at the weekend with no Rodri, so you never know. If they lost 2 on the bounce, that would be surprising. I actually don't remember the last time City lost 2 games in the bounce. Wait, they lost against Newcastle and then Wolves. So that was the last time. It was last week. But other than that, I don't remember the last time they lost 2 in the bounce. Where do you think Arsenal will finish, Lucky? Casado. Sandy, don't get me started. You couldn't even let us have Lavia for fuck's sake. Kanate on the ball here now. Kwanzaa coming forward. Kanate. Over the top. Good ball. Nunes, hit it. Oh, it was a good save by the keeper. Last great British managers were Brian Clough and Fergie. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'm trying to think who else is like an up and coming British manager. Like the only one I can kind of think of is like Eddie Howe. Gareth Southgate. Costa swings the ball in. Trent blazes over. Liverpool, no goals yet, lads. Union fans in full voice. Ipswich Town have a Europa League trophy in the cabinet. Now that's funny. Your football heritage, says Lucky. Football heritage. Should Nottingham Forest have the same amount of Champions League as Chelsea? Don't they, Sandy? Good play by Endo. Ball over the top, Union. Swings it in. They still have it. Oh, good play. No, through to Allison. Liverpool have the ball again. Endo. Endo's been quiet this half. Hasn't really been in the game much. Same with Gravenberch. Elliott's done alright. I'd like to see a bit more Gravenberch just getting on the ball because he's a good touch. Ball over the top. Oh, Jota does great. Kanate's in. Wins it. Trent. Looking for the pass. Can't find one. Goes out to Costas. Gravenberch on the ball now. Come on, bring it forward. Gives it away. It's poor by Gravenberch. Kwanzaa to Kanate. Costas. Yeah, Liverpool just aren't moving the ball quick enough, so they're not creating that many chances. And Union are just sitting in, defending well. Kwanzaa to Costas. Salah. Just giving the ball away. Giving the ball away. Liverpool just need to keep moving the ball. They're just too slow at the minute. Gravenberch. Trent. Come on, Gravenberch. Keep moving. Good ball. Kanate. To Trent. Ah, fuck off, Trent. Give him the ball away. There was no foul there, ref. Toulouse are 1-0 up as well in the group, so they are on 4 points, and Liverpool are on 4 points. Obviously, Liverpool are playing here as well. West Ham won today as well. Paqueta. Lads, Paqueta is unbelievable. He's so good. The corner here to Union. Swings it in. Right, header. Free out, but it was a fucking great header. Oh, Liverpool on the counter. Trent's carrying it forward. Gives it to Nunez. Come on, Nunez. Good ball. Out to Trent again. Oh, keeper spills it. Is it Gravenberch? Come on. Get in there, Gravenberch. Let's go. Manish? Is that how you say his name? Well, we're 1-0 up now. Let's go. Gravenberch is off the mark for Liverpool. Come on. There's a goalkeeping error. Trent took the shot. Keeper spilled it. Sandy. There you go. There's the goal. 3 or 4-0. I said 3-0 in my pre-match prediction. It was a great play by Trent. Liverpool on the counter-attack. Gives it to Nunez. Back to Trent. Trent takes the shot. He's definitely onside. And keeper spills it. Gravenberch taps in. Get in there. He hasn't been sharp. He's a bit quiet. Oh! To nearly score. Kanate clears. Straight on the break. Allison does well there. Manish from Mauritius. Give you a shout out. Die-hard Liverpool fan. You're very welcome to the stream, my man. Very good to have you on. Who's your favourite Liverpool player? Ooh. Lask. Union with a nearly great goal. My old manager used to be from Mauritius. Really good manager. Gravenberch with a lovely tap in. Gravenberch with his first goal for Liverpool. You love to see it. Oh, Nunes with misplaced pass. We've 1 minute left until half time. Your favourite player is Manish, Mo Salah, Darwin Nunes, and McAllister. Yes, man. Love to hear it. You can't beat Mo Salah. Good play by Jota. Union win the ball back. Ball over the top. Ah, Kanate. He's an absolute animal. Fell. That should do us for half time. And that is us. Get the clock ready for the second half. But yeah, so yeah, 1-0. I think Liverpool deserved it. They hit the they had a goal. Obviously, Nunes missing a sitter. Gravenberch getting off the mark, and then who was the other one? Salah. He had a chance that he probably should have scored. But overall, I think Liverpool will be obviously happy to be ahead at halftime. But definitely a lot to improve on in the second half. I'm just going to go out to take a quick break, so I shall be back very, very shortly. We are back. Yeah, so 1-0. We're tipping away. Hopefully we get another couple of goals. These might get a little bit tired, and then we'll see how we go in the second half. I expect Klopp to, if we maybe get a second, to make a few changes, but it's a Europa League game. Trying to get Liverpool up for a Europa League game against a team that they should be beating 2 or 3-0, even with their second team. It's hard. Like anyone who's played against teams where you should be beaten, you usually do beat them, but sometimes you can be a bit sluggish to start, and that's exactly what's happening here to Liverpool tonight. But they got the goal. That's the main thing. So we continue to push on, and we'll see how we get on in the second half. But hopefully Nunez can get on the score sheet. Maybe a Jota goal, and then we'll push on then for obviously the game against Brighton at the weekend. So we should be getting back underway very shortly. Do. But if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, make sure to drop us a follow or like the video. Appreciate any support. We've grown massively in the last I'd say since the start of the season, obviously. A lot of followers, a lot of people kind of tuning in on for the live streams on Twitch, YouTube, and then obviously getting a lot of support on TikTok, Instagram especially. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's supporting the channel. We'll be streaming all the live games for Liverpool, and then hopefully go full time in the very near future. Hopefully, depending on how this season goes. So yeah, that's the plan. I'd be interested to see. Oh, actually, has anyone watched the new documentary David Beckham? It's out on Netflix. It looks pretty good from what I've seen, but yeah, I'll obviously be interested to see how what way they portray his life. I've seen some clips of like Victoria Beckham was like, what did she say? And she goes, "We were from the working class," and then David Beckham was chiming in. He was like, "No. What car did your drive you to school in?" She was like, "Stop, David, stop!" And he was like, "What car did your dad drive you to school in?" And she was like, a Rolls Royce. A Rolls Royce, the working class. There you go. There you have it. Get in. Lucky says, thoughts on Saudi buying Marseille. Also, Zinedine Zidane agreed to manage the team if... What does it say? If they buy the club. I actually didn't see that. I didn't see anything about the Saudis buying Marseille. But my thoughts on it. I don't know. I feel there needs to be a bit more strict. There needs to be a bit more stricter rules around like countries buying clubs, because like you're just gonna see a completely disproportionate. You're basically gonna see a Super League, which will turn into the Champions League because you'll have all these teams that are basically just like run on huge amounts of money and nobody else can compete against them. Do you know what I mean? Even if you got into the Champions League, like them getting 100 million, and say Liverpool getting qualified for Champions League, they get 100 million. 100 million to a Saudi club is nothing. So if you have all these teams being bought by Saudi clubs and they're all being run that way, then yeah, like it doesn't really bode well. I can see Zidane moving there because obviously the French connection, and he's obviously going to get paid a fuckload of money. So I can understand it from that side. But Liverpool have made 3 changes. Diaz, McAllister, and Jones are on for Liverpool. Lucky, what do you think of the Saudi teams buying clubs? Kanate's on the boat. Trent. Lucky says, I want Xabi Alonso to win the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. I don't trust Bayern because last season they were shaky along with this season. How many months do you think Tuchel will survive there? Great question. I definitely could see Bayer Leverkusen doing it, but they're playing unbelievable football with Alonso, and he could potentially be a Liverpool manager in the future. You never know. I think he definitely gets a lot out of the teams that he has. I do think Bayern will still win it though. Like they obviously bought Kane, but like Bayern's priority is the Champions League. That's what they want to win. I don't think they'll win the. I don't think they'll win the Champions League, and I don't think they'll have it easy in the Bundesliga. I still think they'll win it though. Tuchel, he could get sacked if they don't win the Champions League or they get knocked out of the Champions League. That's kind of the time frame. Like last season, he came in during the season. They obviously got knocked out by City, pretty comprehensively. So if they don't win the Champions League, you can see him getting sacked. It's the same with any Madrid or Bayern Munich manager. If they don't do well in the Champions League, they get sacked. Kanate on the ball into Jones. Xabi Alonso is probably the next manager for Madrid after Don Carlo. Yeah, Gravenberch, go right. Jones. Yeah, he probably is. I seen there was something that he's already agreed it. But he could be at Madrid for a couple of years and then maybe come to Liverpool when Klopp leaves. 2 or 3 years and then come to Liverpool. Never know. Like Alonso is loved by the Liverpool fans, so if he's a good manager, you could definitely see him coming in. A foul by Kanate. Do. Union on the attack. Goes by Trent like he's not there. Standard. Ooh, it's a good tackle by Kanate. He missed times that. And it's a penalty. Do you think Madrid, Lucky, do you think Madrid will do well in the Champions League? They had a good win against Napoli on Tuesday. Oh, Allison dropped the ball. Nearly scored. Kwanzaa cleared it away. Oh, he misses it completely. Got lucky. He holds that one. Dortmund are terrible this season, just poor, but fine wins here and there. Yeah, they're a good team, so they'll get their wins when they need them. But yeah, they're struggling. They just don't have the quality that they used to have. Milan will probably finish third, I'd say, and then Newcastle, PSG. Diaz on the ball. Good turn. Union win the ball back. Diaz does well. Ball over the top. Ball out. Kanate on the ball. Into Jones. Oh, it's a poor touch by Jones. McAllister does well doing it back. McAllister. Back post. Jota! Oh, great save of the keeper. Great ball by McAllister. Jota. He just jumped early. That was a good save of the keeper. It was just straight at him. It was a good save. Trent is going to take the corner. Liverpool keep the ball moving. Jones, Gravenberch. Story. Who do you think will win the Serie A? I support AC Milan and I want them to win, but I don't think Inter Milan. But I think Inter Milan will probably will, but I wouldn't be sad to be proven wrong. Yeah, another good question. Yeah, I think Inter Milan. I'd probably fancy Inter Milan. I think they just have a bit more on the team. See, the thing is, like, I think all those teams are pretty close. Napoli will obviously fancy themselves as well. Oshiman. But yeah, I think I'd probably say Inter Milan. I'd probably say Inter Milan, Napoli, AC Milan. That's what I'd probably go for. Juventus will probably get into the European positions unless they catch a case midway in the season. Yeah, they can't get another one, can they? Well, you never know, actually. Trent. Oh, nearly a great ball by Gravenberch. Trent with a good ball to Elliott. Tries to control it, but couldn't get under control. They lost Spalletti. Napoli lost Spalletti, so I don't have that much faith or Stokes in them. Where are they in the league? They're second at the minute, no? Or third? I'll have a look here. Oh yeah, they're third. Yeah, 4 points. Like AC Milan on 18, Inter on 18, and then Napoli on 14. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, they have Oshiman. They lost their centre back as well. Kim Min Jae. He was fucking quality. They lost him to Bayern. So, but Oshiman and Kratzavelia, is that how you say his name? The left wing. He's fucking deadly as well. Gravenberch. But they're definitely not the same team as last year. I agree with you there. Good ball. Costas swings it in. Elliot. Oh, wait. Oh, oh, Liverpool nearly got a deflected goal. John, who was it took the shot? Jones took the shot. Deflected. Oh, it was very close. Swings it in, Trent. Oh, Liverpool had a chance there. Come on, get a tackle in. Press. Liverpool just, they haven't really started that well in the first half, or the second half. Joe Gomez is gonna come off. Gonna come on. I'd say Trent will come off after getting 60 minutes with his hamstring injury. Trent. Good play. Diaz. Good tackle. Does well. Gravenberch. Oh, great save by the keeper again. Gravenberch just trying to curl it into the top corner. Oh, it was a great save. Oh, Kanate. Union on the break. Oh, Trent does very well. Jota. Oh. Jota's calling for a handball. So Trent is coming off. Gomez is coming on. Gomez is on for Liverpool. That's a good run out for Trent. He did okay. Good going forward, but to just get the legs or to get the minutes into his legs after being injured for the last while. So Kanate is going to get out to Gomez. Gomez with a lovely ball. Oh, Diaz just misses it. Gomez straight into the thick of the action. Keeper's just having to change his glove, so a little delay in play. Go on, clear the ball. They're trying to play out a bit. Gomez wins the ball back. He's at the getting a clip though. Kanate. Gomez is alright. Costa's just giving the fucking ball away. Stupid. Free kick to Liverpool. McAllister winning it. I'll take a win against the Onion Saint-Gilloise. Yeah, maybe one more goal just to make sure we get it home and dry. All the big boys are all gone off, so will you be watching the match on Sunday, Lucky? Oh, it's a great ball. It's a good block by Kanate. See, these are still, as long as it's 1-0, they still have opportunities. We can beat Brighton because we deserve it. Oh! All the way through. We have to prove we deserve it. Double change for Union. Corner now. Don't concede any stupid goals. Ball in. Goal kick. Paul. Gravenberch. Game just gone a little bit scrappy. Gomez does well. Liverpool press, win the ball back. Well done. Go on, Gravenberch. Gomez. Hold on. Good turn by Gravenberch. Does really well. Oh, I was unlucky. Just didn't get away. Thoughts on this current Madrid team in La Liga and UEFA Champions League? Do you think we can beat them? I can't take them seriously after they replace Karim the Dream with Hosselu and they rely on a 20-year-old for goals. What are my thoughts? I'd say, yeah, I think they're missing a striker, but I think their idea was that they were going to keep Benzema and get Bellingham in. Jota doing well. So they weren't expecting to lose Benzema. So, but I think Bellingham has done well. Do you know what I mean? He's done what's expected of him and more. I think they don't just have. It's not just Bellingham. It's like they have an unbelievable midfield. Like you have Cruz, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and then forward like they've Rodrigo, Vinny, Bellingham. But yeah, they are missing a striker. Shout out to Jude Bellingham. I was not familiar with your game. Yeah, fair. Manish says, yes, bro, if we play like this on Sunday against Brighton, it's going to be tough. 100%. But Liverpool's team will be very different on Sunday, Manish. You'll obviously expect them much stronger. Van Dijk, Robertson, Diaz will start. Nunez will start. Salah will start. Szoboszlai will start. Jota's doing well here. Oh, I was unlucky. But I think Madrid will fancy themselves in the Champions League. As they always do. Oh, it's good defended by Kwanzaa. Corner. Kwanzaa does really well there. I miss Aura Virgil. Yeah. We're never going to see another centre-back like that level again. Like in the Premier League. I don't think so. Not like that 2019 Van Dijk was... He's the best prime centre-back season ever in the Premier League. Like competing with Messi for a Ballon d'Or. We're never going to see the likes of it again. Another corner. Swing it in. Oh, Alisson does well to get it away. Oh. Manish. My name is Jamie. Jamie Story. But it's very nice to meet you too. Hopefully I'll see you on Sunday for the game against Brighton. I shall be live. Do you think Saliba is Aura Virgil or just about to get there? We have a better starting 11 than Arsenal, but a weaker squad depth than them. I don't think Saliba is anywhere near the level of Van Dijk when he was at his best. I think it's easy to compare the two because they're both young. Well, he was young at the time, and yeah, I don't think any centre back is near Van Dijk's level of when he was at that. And Arsenal, yeah, I think Liverpool have a better starting 11. I think Liverpool's team is a bit more. They know what they're about, and I think they have the better manager. But yeah, I think once Liverpool's kind of first 11 goes, they struggle. But yeah, I think Liverpool and Arsenal will be fighting for second, and then obviously trying to compete with City. But we all know how hard that is. Union on the attack. Ball out. Shabazlai is coming on for Liverpool. McAllister on the ball. Liverpool just lost momentum, I think. They're just struggling to kind of get going. Obviously, the changes are having an impact. So Shabazlai is going to come on now. For the goal scorer, Ryan Gravenberch. He did well. He obviously got the goal. He looked all right when he had the ball. I would expect a little bit more of him in a game like today, but he obviously got the goal. You're probably going to say he's probably your man of the match. I'd say him and Kanate. Those two have been very good. Oh, what a goal! Oh, off the post. Oh, he's offside. Oh my god, what a piece of skill by Diaz. Ball over the top by Kanate, and Diaz just does your man, hits the post. Was he off? Don't know if he was off there, lads. Kanate again. He's a fucking animal. Corner now to Union. Are they going to cause an upset? Are they going to get a goal? Swings it in. Ball away. Thoughts on Neymar's career, success and failure, and contribute to the downfall of Barca. Still miss Coutinho's top being goals from outside the box. And Coutinho was one of my favourite players to watch. He was so good. Just I remember watching a compilation of him there not so recently. He was just sick how good he was. Thoughts on Neymar's career? I think he had a good career. I think a lot of people would say that he maybe didn't fulfill his potential, but what was his potential when he's competing against Messi and Ronaldo for however long? Do you know what I mean? He won 2 Champions Leagues. Maybe he didn't contribute enough when he went to PSG, but I think that PSG team was just like, I don't know. There's something weird about that PSG team that just doesn't make sense. And then from like a point of view of like his overall career, I think he did everything that was expected of him, other than maybe like the years at PSG. He's never gonna win a Ballon d'Or against Messi and Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? He just wasn't at their level. But he's Brazil's all-time top goal scorer. I don't know how many goals and assists he had, but he definitely had. Oh, that looks like a penalty. No, didn't give it. Goal kick. That looked like a penalty. Dodgy doing that. McAllister does well to retain the ball there. Seven minutes about to play. Shabazlai on the ball here now. Does well. Gets it out to Elliott. Goal kick. Oh, ball wide. Shabazlai. We're gonna get another Shabazlai rocket. Union just gonna make a change. I don't see PSG winning the UEFA Champions League anytime soon. That club is just toxic. Look at how many talents have left the club and now are successfully. If Mbappe signing an extension, money over legacy. Yeah, I 100% agree. I don't think he will sign another contract. I think it's stupid on his part if he did. Like, could you imagine, like we were saying earlier, that Madrid team are lacking a striker. He goes there, he starts as a striker, and yeah, like they're just gonna be unbelievable. Like they have a team then for the next like 5-6 years that could dominate. I would like to see them get another centre back though. I think they're short in that area. But yeah, I just don't see them winning any Champions Leagues either anytime soon. Oh, Curtis Jones, Shabazlai, he's unbelievable, man. He's one of Liverpool's best ever signings under the Klopp era. The way he's going. McAllister with the big ball. Kanate doing well. Where is Allison kicking that ball? Don't concede. Allison does well. He's not good centrally. He's better on the left wing, but the issue is that Vinny plays there, and also Madrid needs a proper right wing. Rodrigo is midi. They should get Tony or Oshiman. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't see them going for Tony anyway. But, like, imagine Tony going to Madrid. That would be absolute scenes. But yeah, I think Rodrigo's alright. I think he's probably not at the quality that Madrid would want, but he's a decent squad player. Oshiman would be a good shout. But like if they're buying Mbappe, they still want to play Vinny. Do you know what I mean? So they'd probably play the two of them and then interchange. Shabbos light. Andre might win the Copa Libertadores. Yeah, he might do. There's still talk of him coming to Liverpool in January, but I think Liverpool are only willing to sign him for 30 million. I would love another centre defensive mid. One that does not end out for as mean as that is. It's just not at the level, I don't think. Kwanzaa. Oh, it's a great tackle. Did well. Ball in. Yeah, should be doing better there. Good tackle by Gomez. Oh, fuck off. Allison kicking the ball out of play. He'll be cheaper in January, and he'll also have a month, December, of rest before Jan. So just hope the Spanish teams don't steal him, or Chelsea being Chelsea. Yeah, fair. I think Liverpool, they probably missed the trick. They should have just said they wanted to sign him in January and just paid the money. But they're obviously interested to see how he gets on, I'd say, for the rest of the year. Yeah, hopefully they don't snap him up. I've never seen him play, so I can't say whether he's good or not. Kanate away. Diaz. Oh, Jota. Come on! Get in there! Jota finishes it off. And that wraps it up. 2-0 to the Reds. It was a counter-attack. This is a great counter-attack by Liverpool. Jota wins the header. Diaz does well. Jota takes over and he just finishes. Lovely finish into the corner. Anytime Jota gets into the penalty box, he always scores. He's such a good finisher. Even if you've never seen him play, he has to be better than Endo. Absolute facts. Jota is the silent assassin. And that is thus. Two 0. Made hard work of this Liverpool, haven't they? But they've got it over the line. That's the main thing. Shabbos lies down. He's giving out. Jesus Christ. Thoughts on boys, no chest divided. What's that? McAllister. Good ball into Diaz. Jones. Jones is so negative. It's crazy. He always goes backwards. Manchester United, how did you not get that? Thoughts on boys, no chest divided. I've never heard that one before. How did you... Manchester United, man, they are a joke. They're a disgrace. How they play football is, it's like so boring and like just full of mistakes. They had the new manager bounce last season, but I think Ten Hag is not getting enough out of him. Injuries don't help either, but still, every team gets injuries. Shabbos light. That should do us. So there we have it. Full time. Liverpool 2, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Liverpool made a lot of changes. They obviously are conscious of making sure they don't get anyone injured. Gravenberch on the score sheet, Jota on the score sheet. But overall, listen, a win's a win. And that's the main part at the end of the day. That's all we want. But the big one is now on Sunday against Brighton. If Liverpool win, and depending on how Spurs do as well, they could be top of the league before Arsenal and City play each other. So we'll see how we get on. Lucky, I shall see you on Sunday. And yeah, I should be chatting to you all then. If you enjoyed the channel, make sure to drop a follow, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, and I shall see you all then. See you later.